So this is the area where we're going to plant our vegetables, mostly potatoes. Now last year we planted them on that side of the garden, just more or less to see, can we get it to grow? Being first time at planting vegetables, wasn't sure if they were actually going to grow, if I was going to get any yield out of it, and we got lots of potatoes. We only did 2 boxes, so we didn't plant a lot of potatoes, but for what we planted, we did really good, really good. So this year we want about 4 or 5, maybe 6 boxes. So we're looking forward to growing a lot more potatoes this year, a lot more. So we're gonna get right into building these beautiful boxes. And we're just gonna use 3 boards. I have a 3 boards eye. This is not fancy. This is just building a few boxes. Nothing fancy at all. So we're going to take 3 more boards and just repeat exactly what we just did. So the big question now is, how wide do we want the boxes to be? Lots of sawdust, lots of sawdust. So I decided to go with 5 feet wide. So what we're going to do, we're just going to attach them to the first one here. Do the same thing on the other side. Then we'll take the box, lay it on the ground, and then attach the side to it. So we're going to put the ends on first. We're going to repeat it on the other side. I'd like for it to go in here a bit more. So with a 10 by 5 box, 5 feet wide, of course 10 feet long, you only got to worry about reaching in about 2.5 feet. So you can reach in there. So we're finally ready to plant. And we are a couple weeks behind, but these seed potatoes, I think, got a couple good weeks of growing on them already. So we're just going to get them in the ground. We got our trench dug. And the beds could have been a bit wider, but we're going to try to get 3 rows of potatoes in there, and hopefully we'll get a good yield. So the fertilizer we're using is actually from a farm, and they specialize in planting vegetables. So when you're getting fertilizer from a farm, that's the best place to get your fertilizer. So we're just going to push in the soil. So basically, this is the only time that we're going to soak the bed, is when we plant the seeds. After that, we'll let nature take its course. Now into the second bed. There's going to be weeds in this one because this is old soil from last year. But a much different soil. A lot of nutrients, a lot of organics in this soil. So we're going to see which is going to give us the best yield, the organic soil or the topsoil, just your regular topsoil, like from a sod farm. That's where it came from. Another potato from last year. See all these roots right here? The tubers will come out from that, and you'll get potatoes off from that. It's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty neat how it works. There we go. Once the plant starts coming above the ground, we're going to mound it up. So I got lots of topsoil there in case I need some more. That's the second bed. 2 down. These are 2 reds. Hopefully we'll get enough potatoes for all winter so we can do lots of beautiful traditional recipes. So we're going to put in 2 more rows of potatoes. We got some Yukon Gold. I'm going to plant those in the first one, and then the russet potatoes going in the second row. Same as before. Our final bed, we're going to put in some carrot and some turnip. We're just going to draw lines in the dirt. And the carrots and the turnip, we're going to continuously wetting this down. They don't want any dry or cracked soil. So give it a good drench now, and then we're going to regularly water this bed. So we're a month behind planting. So our seed potatoes are pretty healthy and they got long stalks on them. So I think we're good in terms of our potatoes and our growth and our yield. But we're going to find out the fall. That's going to be the exciting video, is find out how much potatoes, how much carrot, how much turnip that we actually got. Last year my turnip and carrot didn't get much, but I didn't know you had to continuously water in it, make sure that the soil don't crack, dry out. We also went iceberg watching. Icebergs is regular to Newfoundland. Every spring we see icebergs off the shoreline. And if you want to see some, check out my video here. I did a fantastic video of a day iceberg watching. I think you'll enjoy it. We'll see you in our next video.